Warriors of Faith introducing Saladin and Richard. In the annals of history, few names stand out as prominently as these two legendary figures. Their stories are intertwined with the epic saga of the Crusades, a series of religious wars that shaped the medieval world. Saladin was a brilliant Muslim leader born in Tikrit, Mesopotamia. He was destined for greatness from an early age. His wisdom and leadership skills were evident as he navigated the complex political landscape of the time. He was born in Tikrit, Mesopotamia. This ancient city, nestled along the Tigris River, was a melting pot of cultures and ideas, which greatly influenced Saladin's upbringing and worldview. He rose to power as the Ayyubid Sultan. Under his rule, the Ayyubid dynasty flourished, and he became a symbol of unity and strength for the Muslim world. Saladin was a skilled warrior and a shrewd strategist. His military campaigns were marked by both tactical brilliance and a deep sense of justice, earning him respect even among his enemies. He united Muslim forces against the Crusaders. His ability to bring together diverse factions under a common cause was a testament to his diplomatic acumen and visionary leadership. Richard I, the Lionheart, was King of England. Known for his bravery and martial prowess, Richard's name became synonymous with the chivalric ideals of the medieval knight. He was known for his courage and chivalry. Richard's exploits in battle and his unwavering commitment to the knightly code made him a legendary figure in his own right. Richard was a formidable warrior and a natural leader. His charisma and tactical genius inspired loyalty among his followers and struck fear into the hearts of his adversaries. He was determined to reclaim Jerusalem for the Christians. This unwavering resolve defined his reign and his legacy as he embarked on the Third Crusade to achieve this sacred goal. The Holy City Jerusalem's significance. Jerusalem held immense religious importance for both Christians and Muslims. For Christians, it was the city where Jesus lived, died, and was resurrected. Jerusalem contained the Holy Sepulchre, Christianity's holiest site. Muslims also revered Jerusalem. It was where the Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven. This event was marked by the Dome of the Rock. Control of Jerusalem meant political and spiritual dominance. Clashes of swords, battles for the Holy Land. The Crusades were a series of religious wars initiated, supported, and sometimes directed by the Latin Church in the medieval period. The most commonly known crusades are the campaigns in the Eastern Mediterranean aimed at recovering the Holy Land from Muslim rule. The Battle of Hattin in 1187 was a decisive victory for Saladin. This battle marked a turning point in the Crusades, as Saladin's forces managed to encircle and defeat the Crusader army, leading to the capture of many key figures. He outmaneuvered and crushed the Crusader army. The defeat was catastrophic for the Crusaders, leading to the loss of Jerusalem and other significant territories. This victory allowed Saladin to capture Jerusalem. The fall of Jerusalem was a major blow to the Crusader states and prompted the call for the Third Crusade. Richard I arrived in the Holy Land in 1191. Known as Richard the Lionheart, he was one of the most famous and formidable Crusader leaders. He aimed to recapture Jerusalem. Richard's strategic acumen and military prowess were evident as he led his forces with determination. He won a significant victory at the Battle of Arsuf. This battle showcased Richard's tactical brilliance and the discipline of his troops. Richard's army defeated Saladin's forces in a fierce coastal battle. The victory at Arsuf boosted the morale of the Crusaders and demonstrated their resilience. The two armies clashed again at Jaffa in 1192. This battle was crucial in determining the control of the coastal regions. Richard I successfully defended the city against Saladin's siege. His leadership and tactical skills were instrumental in holding the city. This showed Richard's military skills and tenacity. Despite the challenges, Richard's efforts in the Holy Land left a lasting legacy and cemented his reputation as a legendary warrior king. Section 4. A truce forged negotiations and respect. After years of fighting, both sides were weary. Saladin and Richard I engaged in negotiations. They understood the need for peace. Their respect for each other grew. In 1192, they signed the Treaty of Jaffa. This treaty was a significant achievement. It allowed Christian pilgrims access to Jerusalem. Section 5. Legacies of the Crusade, their impact on history. Saladin and Richard I left an indelible mark on history. Their stories are intertwined with the fabric of the Crusades, a series of religious wars that spanned centuries. These two figures, though on opposing sides, are remembered for their leadership and valor. Both were seen as great leaders. Their decisions and actions during the Crusades have been studied and admired for generations. They were not just military leaders but also symbols of their respective cultures and values. Saladin was celebrated for his chivalry and military prowess. His ability to unite the Muslim world and his fair treatment of enemies earned him respect even among his foes. He is still admired by many in the Middle East. His legacy lives on in the region's history and culture, symbolizing unity and strength. Richard's bravery and military skills earned him legendary status. Known as Richard the Lionheart, he became a symbol of courage and determination, inspiring countless tales and legends. He is a symbol of English courage and determination. His exploits during the Crusades have been romanticized in literature and folklore, making him an enduring figure in English history. The Crusades, though marked by violence, fostered cultural exchange. They opened up new trade routes and facilitated the transfer of knowledge, art, and technology between the East and the West. The encounters between Saladin and Richard I remind us of the complexity of this historical period. Their interactions were not just about conflict but also about diplomacy, respect, and the human capacity for understanding across cultural divides.